Today, we're going to give you a quick guide on how to use Canva. We're going to show you how I created the thumbnail you just clicked on. We're going to do a flyer, and then we're going to use our phones to create an Instagram post. Let's get into it. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Adrian Reddix, and today we're going to talk about Canva and how useful it can be in your day-to-day creative life. If you're like me and you don't know how to draw or organize, I can't even draw a straight line with a ruler, then Canva is a great tool for you. It's a platform that you can use for free, or you can use the paid version. So in this tutorial, we're going to do everything through the free version, but I will point out different things that could help you in the paid version of Canva Pro. So let's start off with the thumbnail. Okay, so this is how Canva looks when you log into it. This is going to be what you see when you go to it. So first thing I'm going to do is the thumbnail, right? So when I think about when I create my thumbnails, and as you can see, I'll show you the evolution of my thumbnails. They are very rudimentary in the beginning. And as I see more people and watch more YouTube videos about different things, I see how they do it, and then I incorporate that style into my style, and I create something of my own. So the four things I always look at is going to be color. What's the overall color going to be? Background, what the main point of the video or the main point of the thumbnail is, like if it's going to be a picture of me or it's going to be a picture of what I'm talking about, and contrast. How can we separate the main thing, and if there's text, how do we separate that from the background? So there's four things I think about when I'm doing it. Now, mind you, I'm not a graphic designer. This is just what I do. So we can go to create a design, and as you can see, you can type in whatever you want. So we're going to do YouTube thumbnail, which is 1280 by 720, right? So let's click on that. So what I want to do, I want to have since we're talking about Canva and you clicked on this, we want to have Canva be the hero of the shot, right? Of the thumbnail. But let's do the first thing I always want to do is I go over here to background, and you can choose a bunch of these free backgrounds. I like a solid gradient is what I usually like. And that's what we're going to do today. I like the yellow gradient, actually. That's what I usually use. It goes from light to dark. Let's look, maybe we could let's do something different. Hey, a starry sky sounds good to me. All right, so let's go to photos. And Canva has a bunch of different photos. This is one of the good things about having the Pro. I have an affiliate link in the description below. You have a ton of free photos, but you also have some that you have to pay for. So let's look at dogs. Yeah, some free photos, but you see this crown right here. That crown tells you that is only be able to use in a free account. If you put it on there, it'll have the watermark on there. So you don't necessarily want to do that. All right, so what we're looking for is going to be Canva. That's the one I want. This. Okay. So we're going to make this bigger. All right. So another thing is, I think I'm going to put, there we go. We'll put that right there. Make that bigger. So that's going to be the main focus of my shot. And there is contrast in between the background and that. It doesn't bleed into it. All right. So now what I want to do is go to text. And what I like to do is they have these different types of already used text. I don't really like using these because everybody uses these and they kind of look the same. So these ones that they've done, they look fine, but I always like to take a big one and just lay out where I think my text needs to go, right? So I think I'm gonna move, gonna move that over here so it's easy to read, because when you're thinking about YouTube thumbnails, you'll have in this corner the timestamp, and you want to try to avoid putting anything in this area. Usually if I do, I'll put a picture of me, have my face over here, and so do that. All right, so what I think I'm gonna do is name this Learn. I will make it Learn Canva. Oh, well, we'll say Canva tutorial. We'll do another one. Under 15 minutes. We can adjust this as we see fit. Make it nice and big so people know what we're doing. We'll move you over. See this line right here? Whenever you do it, it lines everything up so it looks not out of whack and proportionate. It's a little too big. I'm gonna do right here, shrink that down just a little bit. And all right, so that's not a bad thumbnail, all right? But to me, I think that's there's not enough contrast in that, right? So let's add some elements to the back and separate that a little bit more. We can add boxes to make it pop really good. So let's go to elements again, and I'm gonna type in square, right? All right, so we have a square. So what we're gonna do is, as you can see, you see how that the square is on top of under. What we can do is go to position, and we can go backwards, and that'll pop that in the back, and that's what we want. All right, so let's go. We're gonna make that bigger, and we can go here, pull this. Looks good, but it's a little too plain. So what I'm gonna do, I want to separate each one to make a different color. So we're gonna take that, and we're gonna see this button right here that says duplicate. So we're gonna bring that down. I'm gonna line that up, and it's above, so we got to hit position again and go backward and make that pop right there. We're gonna duplicate that, bring that down. We're gonna shorten that a little bit, bring that down a little more. All right, and we're gonna go backward. There we go. And then we're going to duplicate that one more time. We'll have to make it a little bigger. All right. Then we'll position backward. All right. But, this blue kind of looks a little plain. Let's have a little more, something that'll make it pop. What about a yellow? Yellow seems to be a good contrasting color. See how that looks, and you can make it and customize it as much as you want. You don't have to use the same things that I want to use. You can put your face in the picture. You can do whatever you want, because you got to think Canva is just a platform, and it's just a tool. And the artist, it makes things easier for you to do things. Let's change the font color to black on that. I like that a lot better. A lot easier on the eyes. Let's make this a little bigger. Take that. Now this may change, depends on how long the video is going to be. So that's how to make a Canva thumbnail. The next thing we're going to do is going to be a flyer to a barbecue. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. So we're going here to create design, and we can type in whatever you want. So I already have flyer. So let's do that. It's an 8.5 by 11. So let's click on that. And this time we're going to use a template that Canva already has on here. So we're going to go here, and then we're going to go to barbecue. And let's see what they have as far as templates. I already was messing around with one, so let's do that. The grill gallery. So we can change and let's customize this to make it our own. So what we're gonna do is Adrian's cookout. Go back. Cookout. All right. We can go there and make it a little bigger. Let's change the color of that. We'll go here to there. Let's do blue. That looks good. All right, but you see that's not as contrasty as I like. So let's go to here. Do red. Oh no, so no green. Right. So what I can do to make that pop? Let's go to effects and do a lift. That makes that pop a little bit. All right. So instead of that, we'll delete that. And we'll delete this. And I don't like that element. All right. We'll delete you. Delete you. All right. So I want to add like a date and time. So let's go here. We'll add that. We'll say it's going to be in the future. Let's say it's going to be 5/4/2029. And the time is going to be, what time do you want you guys to show up? Let's say 8 p.m. All right, we'll drag that, take that, click off that. We'll drag that in place. We want that to be centered with that. And let's do another one right here. The address is going to be 345 Sunshine Lane. Right, so we can make that smaller so it'll fit on the actual document. Click off that. Move that over there. The best BBQ ever. Just bring appetite. All right. Make that bigger. Also, I want to add a picture of myself. One thing that Canva does really good, they have let's say if you have a picture of yourself, let's bring up my picture. As you can see, I took a little photo shoot a while back and it had a green background. And what Canva does with the pro version, it'll remove that background and you won't lose quality. But let's say you don't have the money to pay for Canva right now. There is a website that's called Remove.bg that it'll remove the background for you. The only thing about it is, yeah, you can sign up and get one free credit and you won't lose quality. But after that, it costs money. And if you just use the download preview, you do lose some quality, which isn't as bad when you're talking about a small picture. But if you have to do anything bigger, then you can see some pixelation and won't be as high for quality. And that's one of the things that Canva Pro can do to help alleviate or keep up the quality that you want in your project. Upload image. And you'll go through it and it'll take that off. And there you go. The background's been removed. So I'll download the lower image quality. Save that. Go back here and we'll go to uploads. Go to upload media. device or wherever you're getting your picture from, upload that media. Bam, there we go. Will bring me over here, and look at that. I am in the document. I'm gonna go to flip. I want to flip horizontally. There we go. And I want to make myself bigger. Let's make this whole thing bigger so we can see. There we go. All right. So I want to move that over here. I want to make myself even bigger. There we go. Look at that jolly fellow. All right. All right, so you see how that is? We don't have that contrast that I want. So the best thing I like to do is go to elements. Again, I like to have a square. We'll move that. We'll move that here. We'll make it a little skinnier. We'll make this a little wider, and then we'll do something that's like a red or a blue to keep it with the theme of the document. And that's how you make a flyer in Canva Pro, or just Canva free. Now we're going to use our phone to create a Instagram post and post that on my Instagram, which is going to be linked below. All right, so let's go to here, and you can type in Instagram post. So let's do that. And I think we want to use one of these templates so we can make the best. Let's scroll through and see what a template we can find that's going to be pretty cool here. All right, the well-behaved child. Oh, that's one that you have to pay for. Let's go back. This one. New summer collection. All right. So we're going to go ahead and delete that because, delete image. Go to uploads. We're going to take that same picture that I had and take it. Going to make it a little bigger. All right. There we go. Instead of new summer collection, what we're going to do, we're going to put edit. We're going to put Canva, not Canvas, Canva, IG post. All right, it's not salsa bikini, just Adrian Reddix. Go here, and we're going to put tech, dad. Let's put Ted Dad journey on YouTube. I would like to change that background. Nah, I want to hit done. Replace that background. We're going to go here to background. Let's do something, I guess, cool. Let's get, I like this one. No, I don't like that one. The contrast is horrible. Let's do something that's going to complement us. Let's do this one. There we go. We need to better color than that. Something that's going to pop. That yellow is going to pop. And what I'd like to do is add an effect. Add an effect. I want it to lift. I always like lifting. Lift. There we go. And that's pretty much how you do it on a mobile phone. And yeah. Hey guys, that's it. If you like this type of video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like this type of video, give me a thumbs down and tell me why you didn't like this type of video. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one.